Let's turn now to Denise from Hoover. Denise, if you will, go right ahead with your question.
Yes, thank you for taking my call.
Sure.
In lieu of all the new bicycle lanes that we have downtown, the people that ride the bicycles and the scooters and skateboards and all the other forms of alternative transportation, are they required to have any type of insurance? Because I was cut off by a bicycle person, and basically they were turning left from the far right lane the other day when I was downtown. And had I hit them, they probably would have ruled it my fault, but it technically would have been his fault. So what type of coverage are they required to have since they're on the public street as everybody else, and you see more and more people using the bike lane these days?
It's a very interesting question.
It is.
Never thought about that either of you, please.
That is a great question. My first thought would be you would need to probably contact the city to find out what liability a biker would have in the event they hit you or they cut you off and cause an accident. As it relates to the buses, I would imagine that they would have their liability insurance in place to be able to cover anything that transpires within an accident. But the first order of business would be to call the city. The city will be able to give you a more detailed explanation as to what requirements a biker should have in Jefferson County or the city of Birmingham when riding their bikes on the streets.
You know, I've never actually heard that question posed, but that is a very interesting thing to think about.
And you know, Denise, one thing to remember, if it's a city employee, remember you have a 6-month window to file what we call a notice of claim.
Okay.
So when you're dealing with a municipality, not just Birmingham, but any municipality, we talk about the statute of limitations being 2 years all the time, but with a municipality, there's an additional burden that you carry, and that's to file what's called a notice of claim within 6 months of your accident. So you have to file a document with the clerk's office, city clerk's office, whatever city you're dealing with, within 6 months, or it acts like a statute of limitations and you lose your claim. So you don't have the benefit of the 2 years.
Well, that's great information to have. Denise, certainly hope that you're able to get some answers that you're looking for.